Dear Apple, stop ruining my videos and my photos, pimp. Stop automatically applying these beauty filters. If I want to look ugly, let me look ugly like a boss. I'm a thug. Like, what I look like with smooth skin, like pimpin'. I don't need makeup. Wow. Well, I'm here, hugging a block in Paris. Love pimping. You packing the smoke over there. And now pimping, I was not gonna film on this trip. I was just gonna kind of relax and chill a bit, cause you know how thugs do. But yeah, my wife, man, we were taking a picture and I pulled out the good old iPhone 13 Pro, right? Cause I mean, come on. And I'm about to take the picture when my wife says, you know what, Sky Money, you know what, just put the iPhone 13 Pro away. Let's just use my iPhone SE because the iPhone 13 Pro makes our videos and photos look kind of weird. And Pimpin', she is totally right. So I came to Paris just to talk about the iPhone 14 and some things that they definitely need to fix. So my wife can just stop spitting game on a player. So Apple, pull up a chip, Pimpin', because just like DJI, we about to go to school. And now really quick, before we get into the video, I gotta give a huge shout out to today's coffee sponsor. Editor Keys, Manny S, your boy Paul Kane again coming through, and also Raymond Linares, you also a pimp. I've seen you before too as well. And then last but not least, the bosses of all bosses, and that is my mama. Thank you so much for the coffee. And if you want to buy me a coffee, don't be shy. The link is down below. And if not, you already know I ain't a hater, and my hood will never let me be a hater. So, the iPhone 14 Pro. Actually, before we talk about the iPhone 14 Pro, let's talk about the iPhone 13. Now, I do gotta point out that this ain't a diss track. The iPhone 13 Pro is actually really good. It's a great phone. It has amazing cameras, and the image quality is actually pretty, like, it's on the good side. But like every camera, it does have problems. The first one being that, like a lot of these cameras that are like pumping out a bunch of power, the phone does tend to get really hot. Especially if you're shooting a bunch of video, it will get hot like around the camera itself. And now again, this is not a deal breaker, and a lot of cameras have this problem, but I think it is worth bringing up, especially since this phone goes in your pocket. But yeah, definitely something to be aware of, and hopefully will be improved with the iPhone 14 Pro. So this is the Louvre. I'm sure you guys already probably know that already. So it looks like there are two lines. There's one over there and one over there, and both of them is like wrapping around the Louvre. Like, it's crazy. Alright, the next one is a weird one, and that is camera glitches. And now I'm gonna be real, I haven't always had these problems, but now I'm having these weird camera glitches where if I'm changing lenses, the camera will just freeze. And it's mostly going from the wide lens to the ultra wide lens. There's also this weird thing that happens where the camera gets stuck in like the macro mode, so that sucks. And usually just killing the camera out usually just kind of fixes both glitches, but yeah, it'll be nice not to have them in the iPhone 14 Pro. And now the next one is something that it just gets me heated every time I think about it. Is that we still don't have USB Type-C, but instead there's like a lightning cable. One, these things are super outdated, and two, they are crazy cheap. Like, they always break. No matter how well you take care of them, they will break, especially right at the end right here. This is actually a brand new cord because the one I had broke. And the solution is simple. Use USB Type-C. Like, there's no excuse. Pimp it. Even like Apple has no other products using this lightning cable. No, okay, that's a lie. The Apple AirPods, some of them use them, but still, come on, pimp. Come on. It's 2023. Who's still using this? If we don't get a USB Type-C port on the iPhone 14 Pro, Apple, I am pulling up, and I'm packing smoke. Y'all better bump that level of security to the max, cause I'm coming. If I see this, I'm coming, man. Not for nothing, it is so hot, man. Jeez, it's hot. But anyway, people, let's not get lost in the sauce. Let's keep going. This is something, but I'm gonna be real, I don't know what it is. I mean, I could look it up, but yeah, I don't know. Ooh, love pimping. Is that a Five Guys in Paris? All right, and then the next thing I would like to see in the iPhone 14 Pro is some kind of sharpness adjustness before you actually shoot your videos and photos. Now I know they do have an edit menu that you can adjust the sharpness for the video after you took it, but pimpin', this is pointless because you can only get it sharper. You cannot get it softer. It would be great to just have it in the video settings, kind of like how GoPro does, where they have it where you can adjust it to low, medium, or high. If Apple brought this out with the iPhone 14 Pro as well as iOS 16, it would definitely be a game changer because the footage straight out of camera is just too sharp. Like, it's sharp to the max. And trying to fix it in post it doesn't look good. And now there are a couple of ways to fix this super sharp footage by adding a mist filter or by simply taking the camera and like smudging it with your fingers. But if they had some kind of setting where you could choose between high, medium, or low, pimpin', we would be Gucci. With most of the footage that I take zoomed in, it's practically useless because you could see how sharp it is. And pimpin', don't get confused. Just because an image is sharper does not mean it's higher quality. My theory is that most of these new cameras are using over sharpening to make it look like you're getting more detail, when in fact the reality is it's just over sharpened. So having some kind of option of low, medium, or high would be perfect. Cause man, I'm not gonna lie, some of this footage some of it looks like trash. And that right there is a Lambo. A Lambo in Paris. My favorite color too, white. Y'all probably already know the last one, and that is my biggest pet peeve of them all, the skin tones. Look, not for nothing, I hate that a lot of cameras are going this direction. The direction of automatically throwing filters on your videos and photos. Like, look, if I'm honest, I'm tired of looking at this over-processed footage. Like, I'm just tired of it. Like, for real, like, it should be a choice. Like, you should be able to turn it off and turn it on if you want. And again, pimpin', I ain't a hater. I am a huge Apple fan. I've used a lot of Apple products. And to be real, I've rocked the iPhone since it came out. Like, I have not even touched a Samsung phone. But if I'm being honest, pimpin', I'm this close. Because I'm just getting tired of like the over-processed footage. Like, I'm tired of it. So I think that this is like the police station or something, and I ain't even know. I was like, wow, these cops around. Not trying to catch me riding dirty. Like, a lot of these cameras are seriously trying to push off higher quality by over sharpening their footage and then throwing out this oil painting kind of effect and beauty filter that just looks so bad. And now, in Apple's defense, for the most part, straight out of camera, the footage isn't that terrible, but that footage ain't nowhere near as what I saw on that promo. It is hit and miss, especially when like the light is changing. So when it comes to it being like a really good vlogging camera, it's definitely mostly a miss. And it's only because of that skin smoothing. That's it. And it's only when the light changes. But Pimpin', what do you guys think? Light them comments up. Let me know, am I the one tripping? Thank you for everybody who bought me a coffee. And if you want to buy me a coffee, Pimpin', don't be shy. The link is down below. But that is it. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, and subscribe. And Pimpin', I will see you in the next one. Ooh, that sun is hot. Dang, it is burning.